Pero es... ¿Te vivo a share stream o dónde voy? Oh, oh, yeah. Karen. Yeah. No, but I can see her.
Hey.
Everybody. Yeah, I see Katherine.
Pusiste la cámara.
No, no sé.
No, no puse la cámara.
Close that door.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, there you are. Hi, Evelyn.
Hi.
Good. Let's see here. We'll give it a few minutes to see who's all going to join. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Who's there? I only see 3 people. I'm so new at this as a host.
Hey, Karen, it's Chris and Leila.
Hi. I see you. Yay. Okay, good. All right. So we have a few, like 3 minutes. So we'll wait and see who else will join. It's so great to see faces. When I was doing the live stream on Facebook, I couldn't see you guys, right? You could see me, but I couldn't see you, which was kind of strange. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. I gotta put some eyeglasses on so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay. Participants. I'm gonna pin. Okay. Okay, so now I see a list of who's here. Hi, Sion. Hi, Gary.
Hi.
Mary Rose. Okay. Just give me a second here. We had like one day to sort of play around with this. Okay, it's not letting me pin, but it's letting me spotlight the video. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try spotlight the video. I don't know. Okay. Maybe that'll work. So it didn't give me an option to pin. 1 second. I'm looking for the option to pin, but it doesn't let me. So I'm going to spotlight. I hope that works for us to have a recording put on YouTube, which is the goal. So, all right then. All right. So where are we at? We got 1 minute. So you guys staying occupied with your time at home?
Yes.
All right. You can unmute yourself and we could chat a minute if you want. So how is everybody doing? Doing okay with this quarantine that we're having to deal with?
Karen,
Yes?
Karen, it's Chris. Does it make sense to turn your camera sideways?
Oh, you can't see me well?
I don't know. Maybe it's better if it's sideways. I'm not sure.
All I
What do
can
other
see,
people think? If that's
Okay, let me see.
does that work?
There she is.
Okay,
It just
wait a
means
minute.
we can see the mat.
Oh, you couldn't see it before?
Well, not as well as I think now.
Okay, wait a minute. This is precarious, my little. I don't want to drop this iPad out of here. One second, I'm going to move it out. Give me patience. I'm sorry, guys.
No.
This part. Okay, you can't see me. I know you see lights. You're seeing my ceiling.
Mhm.
While I try to get this to go back smaller. Or wider, actually. Okay, here we go. Wide. And you know what it was? I don't think this holder is going to go wide enough to go that way. Here we go. Let me try. And then if I turn it like that, see if it goes in this way.
Just it's down in this corner, so.
Okay. Great.
Not going to go in the holder though. That's my problem. The holder isn't wide enough to hold it this way.
Okay, well then just put it back. That's okay. At least we tried.
Yeah, but then you can't see, right?
Well, I mean, I can see, but I just think it would have been better. But I think that if this is the way it is, that's fine as well.
And if it's down here, you can't see much at all, probably. You can see my legs. You can't see me over here, is that right?
Yeah, only if you're really sitting down. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I had this. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. Let me squish it in one more time. So it fits.
I'm muted here.
Technical difficulty. That's one thing for me. I've been having to learn a lot of things, right? A little tighter. Okay, here we go. And tighter. And tighter. Okay, so if I'm sitting over here, you cannot see.
No, it's good.
No, it's good, Karen. We can see. That's actually fine.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay, good. All right, so let me go ahead and I'm gonna mute us now so we can just, or let me see if I can mute us all.
You're perfect. Why are you muting?
Erin, you muted yourself.
I muted me.
Now you're unmuted.
Now I'm unmuted. Okay, mute all. Here it is. Ta-da!
We can.
Okay, now can you hear me? Thumbs up, hear me? Okay, good. All right, lovely. Oh, all right. So hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me Let's go ahead and start just in a seated position. I know we lay down a lot of times to start, but let's start in a seated position this evening. And if you have a blanket or a towel, you could sit on that to help your seat be a little bit higher so you could sit with a tall spine better. But if not, it's okay too. Maybe you have a yoga block, you could sit on that too. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about hope. The word hope and what does that mean? Because right now it's been kind of crazy out there having to do this social distancing and not knowing exactly what's going to go on, and the unknown can bring up a lot of anxiety and fear. And one way to keep in the flow of things is to not lose hope, right? Hope gives us something to strive for, and it keeps us in a place where the heart is open and we can continue to flow with everything rather than resisting, because there's nothing that we can do, right? I was really enjoying the park behind my house, and now that's closed. So nothing we can do. We just have to trust that there is something greater than us happening here, and that through history, there's been so many things that have gone on and we've made it through, right? So I hope you're taking good care of yourselves. You're doing things like self-practices, meditation, walking when you can, or just looking in nature, those sort of things to help us stay grounded and to be in our bodies and here and present, right? Just whenever we can, just being in the moment. So let's go ahead and close our eyes just for a moment if you haven't now. And just feel your sit bones rooting down into the ground. Relax your shoulders. Just for a moment, sitting tall. Your palms could be up or down. And see if we can start to feel the rhythm of our breath. Feeling the inhale as it expands, and the exhale. And as you move with the breath, trying to focus your mind, just creating a rhythmical breath of equal lengths of inhales and exhales. And then just for a moment, let's repeat this simple mantra in our minds to help us stay present. Today, I activate my hope. Okay, so just as you're breathing, today, I activate my hope. And today, I activate my hope. Continuing for a few more rounds, just in your mind. Today, I activate my hope. And even if you have just a moment of being present, that goes a long way. In other words, when the mind drifts away, just bring it back. Today, I activate my hope. And just a few more rounds of breathing in this hope. Right? Today, I activate my hope. When we have hope, we have trust. Right? We allow, we surrender. No more resisting. Today, I activate my hope. Now as we're ready, let's bring our hands in front of the heart into Anjali Mudra, this mudra of gratitude. And just bowing into your heart, where you can plant a seed of hope. You can also set a specific intention for your practice if you'd like. And we'll just open our practice with the soft taking a breath in. Maybe smiling at the end of that Om, knowing that we are blessed to be able to gather like this together. Releasing the hands down. A soft gaze if you'd like. I'm going to do a breath. I think we did this last time. That will help the immune system. Right, so we're going to just breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, but it's rather a full breath and quick. So hopefully you can hear this. It goes. So we'll start that and we'll do 15 rounds of that. And afterwards, we'll just sit and feel what effects we'll get from this breath. And you might feel a little tingling, a little lightheaded. It really, again, if you can breathe all the way up, it'll help the immune system, but it also helps the nervous system. Okay, so when you're ready, let's take a big inhale into the belly, into the ribs, up into the collarbones, and then open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. And then we'll begin this breath. And then just notice. Just for a moment, feeling the tingling in the arms maybe. And then we'll, again, gently open the eyes. Let's inhale, reach the arms overhead. And exhale to your beautiful heart. And two more like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. And again, reaching up as you root down. Maybe this time gaze at the hands. Exhaling down to your beautiful heart. Let's reach the arms out to the side. We'll take a breath, and as we exhale, twisting to the right side. So let the right hand be like a kickstand behind you to help you sit tall. Pull in your navel and reach up through the crown of the head. Relax your shoulders. Breathe full breaths. Good, really nice. And then we'll inhale, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, twist, twist, twist to the left side. Left hand on the floor behind, the right hand is helping us to twist. Keep breathing, right? Lots of breath in and out. Remembering that the breath is really the most important part of our practice. Last breath here. Exhaling. Good, and then gently unwind. Really nice. Let's go ahead and bring our feet into a diamond. So looser than Baddha Konasana. Let the feet come out a little bit. And inhale, circle the arms around and up. Exhale your shoulders down your back. And then come forward with a long back. Hinge, 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 hinge. And then eventually let everything come rounding down and in. Right? Let your shoulders be soft. Let your head be soft. Start to feel the inner thighs, the outer hips. One more big breath in. Exhaling, letting it go. And then as we're ready, we'll walk our way back up. And let's extend now the left leg out and pull your right leg in. And again, reestablish your seat so you're sitting tall. Some of us may have a yoga strap, some of us may not. Maybe you have a belt or a scarf or even a shirt would work. Something we're going to wrap around the left foot, right? And just sitting tall, really glue this right side down. Right, and then lift your heart up, take a breath. And as you exhale, start to hinge forward. Maybe palms, forearms to the sky. So your shoulder, your little wings are on your back. Looking down, so we're not looking up to crush the back of the neck, but looking down and breathing. One more big breath here. Exhaling out. And then coming all the way back up. Take the strap just to your left hand and turn towards the right leg. Right? And still turn the palm and the forearm to the sky on this left arm so that shoulder, the blade, can drop down the back. Reach the right arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, pulling yourself up and over towards your straight leg, gluing down the right side. She's brought me her toy, her present. Here is Cassie to join us. Let's breathe. One more big breath in. Exhaling it out. And then gently bringing ourselves back up. And then let's change sides. So extend out now with the right leg. Pull your left leg in. Finding the strap now around the ball of the foot. If you don't have a strap, you know you can still just hinge forward and walk your hands forward, right? Without having to have a strap. But flexing the foot, drop your shoulders down your back, palms and forearms to the sky. Lots of breath as we glue this left side down now. We'll take a breath, and on the exhale, we'll hinge forward. Right, just feeling this a lot on the left side, but maybe even in your back, right? The QL, those long muscles along your spine. And again, looking down, so we have the normal curvature of our cervical spine. One more breath here. Exhaling it out. And again, breathe in. Exhale out. And then just sliding ourselves back up. Let's go ahead, take the right hand halfway down and then turn towards your bent leg. Sit tall, inhale up with your left arm. Palm form of the right arm to the sky still, so the shoulder stays down the back as we pull ourselves towards the right leg, glue the left side down. Keep breathing, especially into the rib cage, a lot of breath. Lovely, good. One more big inhale. Exhaling. And then bringing yourself back up. Good, really nice. Let's go ahead and release the strap. And then take your legs out into a wide V. Again, maybe reestablish the seat here. And flex your feet. You can bend your knees. You can even roll up a towel or a blanket under the knees if that feels good. And we're going to inhale to the right. And exhale, come up. And really take the time to slide the hands. Inhale, left side. Exhale, up. So side to side. And just coming side to side, feeling the stretch. Really psoas, hip flexor. You can feel the hamstrings, of course, but I want you to feel your hip flexor and psoas muscle as we slide. Okay, beautiful. Let's do one more to each side. Stay with your breath, right? Big full inhales and exhales. And then come to the center. And hopefully you have a block. If not, maybe a book would do, right? There's a lot of props at the home. So many things at home that we could use. If you have 2 blocks, you could do this. I want you to come forward. And maybe you're just on level 3, right? With your blocks resting. You can come level 2. You could come to level 1. If you don't need blocks, then feel free to be without them. Right? But just come forward and breathe. Try to relax your shoulders. The tendency here is to let that shoulder girdle right up towards the ears. And let's just breathe here. One more big inhale. Exhale out. And then walking your way back up. Beautiful. And then shaking your legs all the way together. Let's pull the legs in. And give yourself a little hug here. Breathing into the back body, low back, middle back, upper back, all the way up. Exhaling out. And one more time, all the way to your thoracic spine. Big breath in. Exhale out. Very nice. From here, we'll make our way to our hands and knees. So if you would like to take a blanket under the knees or a towel or something, please feel free to do that. All right, and we'll come into our tabletop pose. Good. And from here, let's just do a few rounds of our cat-cow. So curling the toes, let's use our feet. Lift the tailbone, look up, heart moves forward, belly is soft. As we exhale, rounding the spine, pushing it all the way into cat. And then the inhalation brings us back. Cow pose. Exhale, rounding into cat. And let's take 3 more together. Inhaling into your cow. Exhale, round. And again, inhale. Exhale. Last one like this. Breathe in as you come to your cow pose. And round up into cat. Come back to a neutral spine. And let's extend the right leg behind us so the toes are on the ground. Walk your hands back a little bit and then just undulating on the back toes for a moment to wake up the foot and feeling the back of our thigh. Good. And then coming to stillness, sending the right heel towards the ground, roll the right inner thigh to the sky. Really squeeze your shoulders onto your back, pull your navel in. Find the gaze for your eyes, your drishti. So you're looking somewhere on your mat just beyond you. And then left arm reaches forward. As you're staying here, our now right leg lifts up. Lots of breath. One more big inhale. This is all about your core, right? Bring your ribs together, squeeze your outer hips in. As you exhale, release the hand, release the knee. And let's press back, pose of a child. Big toes together, setting the hips towards the heels. And if the forehead doesn't touch the ground, you could bring your block in or stack your hands. And just breathe here, getting off the wrists for a moment. Big inhales, full exhales. Last big breath in. Exhaling out. And then inhale your way back up. Same with the same leg, the right leg. Let's first take our left hand in and swivel the left shin out, creating this little kickstand behind us here. The right leg reaches back, seam of the foot to the ground. We're going to reach the right arm up to the sky. Really bend the left elbow and see if you can tuck that shoulder blade under your heart. Press down through the right foot, send your ribs and hips to the sky. All right, and just breathing here. Good. Let's take a breath. As you exhale, we're going to sweep the arm underneath, using the oblique muscles, the side body. Inhale, reach back up. Maybe look to the sky if it's okay for your neck. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Don't forget the back foot, that right seam. Press it down. Come back up. Arm maybe comes up and over the ear, pinky side down. We start to turn the heart a little bit towards the ceiling, perhaps. Either staying here or now really squeeze those outer hips in and pick up the right leg. Flex your foot. Good. One more breath in. And as you exhale, coming all the way back down, swivel that left shin in, press back one more time, pose of a child. Take some breaths into the back body. Last big breath here. And exhaling out. And then inhaling our way back up. This time left leg is behind us, right? We're going to curl the toes under. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders. And then just a little undulating on the toes. It's waking up our foot, waking up our meridians in our legs. Breathing. Okay, so when we have hope in our lives, it's really the wheel that keeps everything flowing. Right? Coming to stillness, really driving the heel now towards the mat. Roll the inner thigh to the sky. Squeeze your shoulders onto your back. Pull your navel in. Find that drishti, the gaze for your eyes. Maybe the right arm reaches forward. Option to stay as you are, and now left leg lifts up. Squeeze everything into the midline. Breathe a lot. One more breath here. And as you exhale, release the hand, release the leg, and one more time, press back, pose of a child. And as we're ready, we'll come back up. So this time, the right hand is coming in more or less underneath the heart. We're swiveling the right shin out. Left leg comes back, seam of the foot on the ground, reach up to the sky. Right, get your tailbone towards your heel. Bend the bottom elbow again so you can really tuck that shoulder blade under your heart. The head is in line with the spine. Sometimes we drop the head down, but try to have it in line with the spine. And if it's all right, you can even look up at your hand. Otherwise, keep it neutral. We'll take a breath in on the exhale, hinging and sweeping. Inhale, open. Press down through your right and left foot for stability. Sweeping underneath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Coming back up. Turning the heart more towards the sky. Arm can come up and over the ear. Pinky side down. Squeeze your shoulder girdle down your back. Pull your navel in. Tailbone is still long. And then maybe left foot can pick up. Okay, one more big inhale. And exhale, releasing. Pressing back, pose of a child. Big breaths into your back body. When you're ready, let's inhale our way back up. And then if you have blocks, let's use them. If not, you can do this without blocks as well. But we're going to do a puppy dog pose. So if the hands are on the blocks, that will get them a little bit wider even than your shoulders if you want. And then walk yourself back so your hips stay above your knees and let your heart and head come towards the ground. Opening up the shoulders. And again, if you don't have blocks, you don't have to use them. Obviously, if you don't have blocks, just have your hands on the ground. All right, breathe here. Really feeling your heart coming towards the earth. One more big inhale. Exhaling out. Good. And from here, making your way up, taking your hands off the blocks, set them aside, and then walk your hands forward a little bit, and we're just gonna do some circles with our hips. So we're gonna inhale up to one hand and exhale to the other hip, right? And just coming as far forward as it feels good, maybe all the way back feels nice. Just making this rotation through the body. Try to let your heavy head go. Let your elbows be soft. And just make this nice circular motion. Very nice, good. And then reversing the circles, all right? Come up, and go towards the left. If you went to the right, I didn't say which direction, so reverse your circles. Just allowing your body to be free. It feels so good to move our bodies, right? Very good. And then come down into Phoenix pose. All right, so the elbows are under our shoulders. Hands are nice and in line with our wrists. Spread your fingers out and then pull your heart forward, pull your navel in, press your feet down, tailbone long. And then again, notice what's going on with the neck. Try not to crank the head back. Just stay neutral with your spine. And pulling the hands back, pull your shoulders onto your back. Use your breath here. One more big breath in. Exhaling out. And again, breathe in. Exhale out. And from here, go ahead and release all the way down. Maybe stack your hands, rest your forehead in the center, or turn your cheek to the side. Let's bend our knees, swag our legs for a moment, feeling our frontal hip bones and our quadriceps, the front of our thighs, just releasing. Very nice. And then coming back down with the legs, press all 10 toenails into the ground, get your tailbone long, pull your navel in. This time bring your hands by the rib cage and press up into Cobra Bhujangasana. You can be in the like really baby low one, squeezing the shoulders onto the back, or you can peel your way up, right? Hug your arms in, your shoulders down your back. If you're all the way up, take a breath as you exhale, look over the right shoulder. Look back behind, see what's going on. Nothing, right? As you're looking, stretching your neck, the front body. Take a breath to the center. As you exhale, look over the left. Good, really nice. And then back to the center. And again from here, lower back down. This time, pushing back up to all fours. Back into our pose of a child. Very nice. And then inhaling your way back up. I'm going to go ahead and sit on our booty and swivel our legs out forward. And then just go ahead, walk your hands back, turn your fingers out, and press your feet to the floor, your toes, all the way down. And feel the stretch in your shins, your thighs. Just breathing here. And then flex, and pull the toes back towards you. When you have the hands behind you, try not to let your shoulders go up and let your heart sink down. Lift up from the sternum, so hug your elbows towards each other, squeeze your shoulder tips together, and then press the feet down again, pointing. Breathe in, and then exhale, flexing. And then 2 more. Inhale, pointing. Exhale, flexing. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Good, beautiful. And then just come to sit up and bring your feet together. You can use your hands a little to help you, right? Your feet and your ankles and your shins are together. We're gonna drop both the feet towards the left and try to put your left pinky toe to the ground, keeping the feet together, making a circle, come all the way around to the right side, and then pull the toes back. So just making these circles with our feet together. This is a really good thing for knees, right? And it's good for the ankles. So 3 more times like this. Breathe. And then the feet come back to center. And we drop them to the right. And we try to put the right toes, pinky towards the ground as much as possible. Keep pressing the feet down towards the floor and then around to the left and up they come. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. And again. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Good. Beautiful. And then go ahead and pull your legs back in. And then hold on to the backs of your thighs and pull yourself up to sit tall. Relax your shoulders down your back. And pick up your right leg. You can stay here. Or put it, and then let's do 1 leg at a time to start. And then pick up the left leg. Pull yourself up, relax your shoulders, navel in. And then release. And then back to the right leg, and either staying here or really pull yourself up and pick up both legs. Pull yourself up and relax your shoulders. Maybe the shins come parallel to the ground, maybe they don't. 1 more breath here. Exhaling out. Good. 1 more. Inhaling and exhaling. And then releasing. Very good. Beautiful. Make your way back onto your hands and knees. And from here, let's go ahead and spread our fingers out. Have your hands just forward of your shoulders. Curl your toes under, taking a breath in as you exhale up and back into Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. So really sending the sit bones and the tailbone up and back, pressing the backs of the legs to that wall behind, melt the heart to the ground, pull your rib cage together. You can even grip the mat a little bit, like bending your knuckles. 1 more big breath right into the backs of our beautiful legs. Exhaling out. Very nice, good. From here, begin to walk yourself back to your feet. And hang over. You can bend the knees any amount. If you want to hold opposite elbows, you can do that. Maybe just swaying the body, or maybe just stillness. Sometimes I like to bend the knees enough so the backs of the hands can rest on the ground. That gives us a nice little wrist stretch. All right, just breathing here. 1 more big inhale. Exhale. And then go ahead and bend the knees a lot and roll your way up to standing. Up, up, up will come. Very good. And if you do have blocks, let's find those now. You don't need them, but we're gonna, you could use your shins or your thighs or the floor. We're gonna do our half sun salutations here. So let's go ahead and stand with our feet hip width and parallel. And then pick up your toes, spread them apart, and try to place each one down as individually as they'll go. Lift the front of your thighs, relax your shoulders, pull your navel in, finding that beautiful Ujjayi breath. Good, really nice. And when you're ready, press your feet down. Inhale, circle the arms up, reaching towards the sky. On the exhale, hinging and diving forward, pulling the hips back in space. Come all the way down. You can bend your knees, let your heavy head go. Inhale, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Right hands can be on the floor, the shins, the blocks. Exhale, fold in. Press your feet down, breathe in and reverse your way up. Exhaling to your beautiful heart. And again, press down, breathe in, reach up, grow long. Exhale, dive forward, lead with your heart. Having that seed of hope help us to stay present. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, fold. Pressing down, breathe in and reverse up. Exhaling. Let's do one more like this. Press down, breathe in, reach up, let it feel good. It's a moving meditation. All right, exhale, hinge and dive forward. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold in. And then reverse and breathe in and come up. Exhaling. Really lovely, good. Releasing the arms down. Let's go ahead and let the left hand be glued to our body. Inhale the right arm up, and as you exhale, hinging, press down through that left foot. Pull your navel in. Breathe into the side body. One more big inhale. Exhaling. Making our way back up. Good. Inhale, come up with the right arm. As you exhale, hinging the other way. Pressing left arm down, right foot down, right arm overhead. Breathe into your rib cage. One more breath. And exhale, come back through the center. Beautiful. And then stepping your feet out so they're a little wider than your hips. You're going to inhale, send the arms out to the sky, relax your shoulders. Good, and then see, can you come up onto your tippy toes? You can certainly go over to a wall if you need to, but just firm your outer ankles in. Right, one more big breath here. And as you exhale, send the heels back to the ground, sit down, hands to the heart. So we're in a wide leg chair pose. Breathe here. Smile because you're doing it. Oh, I miss all you guys so much. Inhale, arms come up, relax your shoulders. And then see, can you lift your heels? Really think about firming your outer ankles in and find a gaze for your eyes. If you wobble, if you walk, it's okay. Just have fun. It's not serious. But it's going to help us, right? Help our ankles get strong and our feet. As you exhale, go ahead, bend the knees, sit back down, wide leg chair pose. Good, beautiful. Just one more like this. Come stand. Inhale, arms reach up, relax your shoulders, tuck your tail, pull your navel in, and then up onto the tippy toes, right? Really use your toes, spread them apart, firm the ankles in. One more breath here. And then again, as you exhale, come back, chair pose. Good, last breath in. Exhale out and come stand. Good. So let's take the hands behind us. If you have a strap, let's use it. Or some variation of a strap. If you don't, then if you can clasp your hands, do that. And if you can't clasp the hands, then just wing your arms back, turn your thumbs out. But otherwise, we're gonna use a strap with our palms facing in, hands touching the body. Feet are still hip width and parallel. All right, and we're gonna roll the shoulders up, back, down, and then reach the arms back, tuck your tail to the ground, pull your navel in. So here you are, squeezing your shoulders onto your back, opening your chest. All right, a big shiny heart, here it is. Good, lift your heart, breathe in. As you exhale, bend your knees, come forward, any amount. Rest your body on your thighs. Reach your arms up, let your head go. Open your shoulders and breathe. One more big inhale. Exhaling. Really nice, good. And then releasing, coming all the way back up. Taking the strap, setting it aside. Let's walk our feet out. Nice and wide. Right, and then take your hands to your low back, your sacrum, send it to the ground, lift your heart up, take a breath. On the exhale, come through the flat back, come all the way down. You can use those blocks if you have them. Maybe rest your arms on the blocks, right? Let your head go. You don't have to. If you can reach the floor and you want to fold all the way in, do that. But think about your inner thighs. Reach them out towards your ankles or your inner arches, and pick your tailbone up just a little. And then a slight engagement. Your navel's to your spine here. All right, and breathe, breathe, breathe. One more big inhale. Exhaling. Good job. Hands to the hips. Inhale, come up. Reach your arms out, see where you are. Maybe you have to take a little wider stance. Wrist and ankles in alignment. Relax your arms down. And then turn your right leg and toes out 90 degrees and let that right heel intersect your left arch and your left foot's at a 45-degree angle. Gonna bend into the right leg, keeping the knee right above the ankle. Spread your toes apart. Roll this inner thigh of your right leg up. Tuck your tail, lift your frontal hip bones. The inner seam of your left foot is reaching towards that arch. Press the seam of your foot down. Good, so we've got our warrior two legs. And then reach the arms out and then turn the palms to the sky. Let's just do that. Maybe looking over the middle finger of this right arm. We'll breathe. I keep breathing here. Dropping the back arm, let's reverse our warrior. Take a breath. So think about up more than back. First get the length, up, 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 up. And then if you have space, you come back. Stay bent in the front leg. Stay glued in the back seam of your foot. Scissor the thighs together. As you exhale, reach over this leg. Pull your hips back and away. Reach, reach, and then pull the hips back. And then let this right arm come onto your thigh. Wrap your left arm behind you and turn your chest towards the sky. Good. Keep pressing the feet down. Scissor your legs together. Breathing a lot. One more big inhale. Exhaling. Good, and then come back up. Reach your arms back out to your warrior two. This time palms down. Good, and then inhale, reach your arms up, turn all 10 toes this way. Exhale to your heart. Good. I'm assuming we're gonna be okay, but if you need to walk your legs together for a moment, go ahead. Otherwise, we're gonna reach those arms back out. Well, let's not do the arms. We know our feet are hip width, as wide as our wrists. So turn the Left toes out, bend into your knee. Get that left heel intersecting the right arch now. Find your legs first, right? Tuck your tail, lift your frontal hip bones, keep rolling the front inner thigh, which is now your left leg, to the sky, right? From that inner seam of this right leg, press it towards the arch of your foot. Relax your shoulders, and then now arms out, but palms to the sky. Find your Ujjayi breath. Breathing here. We're mighty warriors with hope. With lots of hope. Right? One more breath in. Exhale. And dropping the back arm, reversing, right? So think about up first, shoulder in the socket. Get this length along the left side. And then if you have space, you can go back. But keep that tailbone long, your navel in, your feet pressing down. One more breath. Exhale. And then hinge and reach, right? We're going to keep pulling the hips back as we reach the torso forward, sliding now this left arm onto the thigh. We're barely using it. We're using it to twist these lower ribs, these left ribs towards me. Wrap the right arm behind you. If it's okay for the neck, look over the shoulder. If not, look forward. Keep breathing here. Really scissor your legs together. Strong back leg, seam of the foot pressing down, inner thigh, the front one is still rolling up, that front thigh. One more breath here. Exhale. Good, and then reach the arms back out, palms down, back to our warrior two. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up, turn your toes in. Exhale, hands to the heart. And now let's walk our legs together. Very good. Just breathing here. Really nice, everybody. Come to the back of your mat. Inhale, send your arms to the sky. As you exhale, you're going to dive forward. You can bend the knees any amount here. Right, just come into a forward fold. And let's grab a hold of our left ankle and bend the left knee and reach the right arm up and open. And taking a twist, pulling the right hip crease back, crown of the head reaches forward. Keep breathing, so much breath. Right, really think about the hip crease of that right leg. Send it to the wall behind you. Your crown of the head reaches forward. Create space. One more big inhale. Exhale. And then release back down. Good. Maybe shake your head out in between sides. And then the right hand on the right ankle. Bend your right knee. Send the left arm up and open. And pull the hip crease back. Stack your shoulders. Crown the head reaching forward, right? Find length. Keep breathing. Should be feeling your hip flexor, your psoas muscle. You can feel the back of that left leg too, but just really breathe, breathe, breathe. One more big inhale. And then exhale, release down. From here, we're walking our way out into a down dog. You have an option once you get there. You can take one breath and go to child's pose, or you can take up to 5 breaths or anywhere in between. And do what feels good in your body. One more big inhale. After your 5th one. And then go ahead and make your way down, pose of a child. Taking a rest here. Unless it's difficult, right, to be in this pose. It's not a restful pose for everyone. You could always, again, take a blanket or something in between and sit down with it there, maybe stacking the fists. Just breathing. One more big inhale. Exhaling out. Really lovely, good. Inhale your way back up. And then, I'm hoping you have blocks. I don't know if you all do. And maybe use this, a blanket or your towel under your knees. Let's go ahead and we're gonna bring our right leg forward. So starting just in this upright position, tuck your tail to the ground. Right, relax your shoulders. Pull your belly button in and then drag your right heel back towards you. Of course, it's not moving, but the idea of dragging it back, you should feel the front of your left leg now a lot. Right, so just breathing into that. One more big inhale. And squeeze the outer hips in, keep dragging that heel back. You can have your left foot flat if that feels better. You can also curl the toes under if that gives you more stability. And see, can you reach the right arm up to the sky? If that feels all right, you're finding your gaze, right? You're drisky, maybe straight ahead or you can look slightly up. Maybe left arm comes up. All right, scissor the legs together. Keep pulling back that right heel. Tailbone to the ground. Maybe find a bit of a back bend. Heart lifts up. One more big inhale. And then exhale, releasing. Very good. Changing sides. Let's move the left leg forward. Starting with no arms, right? We don't need those yet. Tuck your tail, lift your frontal hip bones, drag your shoulders down your back, and then start dragging that left heel back to feel the front of your right leg. You can keep your hands a little bit on the blocks for stability. Have them. Keep breathing. Good, really nice. And then find your gaze. You can stay right here, but maybe left arm reaches up as we drag that heel back. Keep dragging it back. Tailbone is tucked. Again, if it feels better to curl the right toes under, do that. Or press this foot down. And then maybe right arm is added. Tailbone is long, navel is in. Maybe we start to look up and lift the heart. Scissor everything towards the midline. One more breath. And exhaling, releasing. Good job. And then pull in that left leg and let's go ahead and swivel on to our booty here. Good. And let's go ahead and roll onto our backs. If you have a strap, bring it along. And hug your knees into your chest. Maybe gently rocking side to side. Very nice. And then let's go ahead and take the strap and we'll take it to our feet. Extend the legs up. You can have bent knees. Okay, slide your hands down the strap, relax your shoulders on the mat. I'm just letting the blood, the lymph flow the other way here for a moment. Breathing a lot. Big inhales and full exhales. One more big breath. Exhale out. Good, beautiful. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and release the strap and hug our knees into our chest again, and then open the knees wide. Just getting a stretch into the inner thighs, and let's move the feet around a little. Either stay here, or now, happy baby. Excuse me. So you could have, the idea is to have the soles of the feet to the sky, the knees towards the ground. So you could pull in the back of your thighs, keeping the tailbone, the shoulder girdle on the ground, maybe the calves, ankles. You can grab your feet and still have your shoulders and your tailbone nice and long. Then good. do that. Breathe. One more big breath in. Exhaling out. Very good. And then bring your legs back together. Place your feet to the floor. Walking the heels in close towards your buttocks. Now, if you have a blanket under your head, let's remove that. Let's go ahead, inhale, sweep your arms overhead. As you exhale, press your feet down, lift your hips to the side. Really extend your tailbone towards the backs of your knees. Pull your navel in and drag your heels back towards you. And breathe. Up into our bridge pose, Seti Bandha. One more big inhale. Exhale. Nice, and then gently rolling your way back down, arms come with us. So you can either do that again, or if you prefer to press the arms down beside you, tucking the shoulders underneath or holding on to the edges of your mat, or once we're up, interlacing hands underneath, whatever variation is good for you. Okay, so inhaling, I'm going to sweep my arms overhead. On the exhale, press the feet down, lift the hips up, right? Keep pulling back on the heels to engage your hip girdle and your glutes. And then tailbone is long, navel is in, we're breathing. All right, one more big inhale. Exhale. And then gently rolling our way back down, nice and easy. Release your hands in from underneath if you have them there. Relax. We're going to do it one more time. When you're ready. Inhale, arms either sweeping overhead or you're going to use them in some capacity down beside you or underneath or hanging onto that mat. Right? Lift up, up, up. Extend your tailbone, drag the heels back and breathe. Good. And again, when we're ready, on the exhale, roll our way back down, nice and easy. Really nice. And from here, let's go ahead and take our feet as wide as the mat and drop your knees now to the right side. And then drop the knees to the left side. So releasing our back in this way. The side to side windshield wipers. Staying with that full breath. And then the next time the legs are to the right, let's leave them there. You have a slight engagement with your navel to your spine. So you don't dump into your low back. Arms can be in a T. And if you want to feel a little bit more, you could align your left knee with your left hip, so walking the left foot back a little bit away from you. Or you could also put your right foot top of that left thigh. Good, let's breathe. If you prefer, you could reach your left arm overhead, maybe even the right arm overhead. Or a goalpost with the arms. Breathing a lot of breath here. One more big inhale. Exhale. Very good. Walking the left foot in enough so that eventually we come into a figure four. Right, so now we've got that right ankle crossed over the left thigh. You can press your right hand into the thigh to open it up. Maybe staying there. Maybe pick the legs up, pressing ankle thigh together, or you could use your strap or your hands behind your right or your left thigh. As the left leg comes in, keep sending the right knee, right hip crease forward and breathe. And again, same here. If like your shoulders are picking up off the ground and your head is not, able to rest, then use a strap or don't pick your legs up. Good. Breathe though. One more big inhale. Exhale. And then release your left foot down. Keep your leg in the figure 4. And drop your legs on over to the left now. Try to put your right foot on the ground. If it doesn't reach, take a block and sit your right foot on the block. Okay, and then send your right knee forward. Drop the back of your pelvis, the hip crease down. If you can, maybe you grab your ankle with your left hand. Breathe here. Feel this little stretch, again, in the psoas hip flexor area. One more big inhale. Exhale. Very nice, good. And when you're ready, we'll come all the way back through the center. We'll uncross our right leg. Stretch your legs out long, reach your arms overhead before we change sides. Just take a full stretch, big inhale. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Arms come down, let's rebend the legs, knees bent, feet to the mat. Very good, beautiful. And take your feet out as wide as the mat, drop your knees to the left. Get your breath moving. And this could be enough, right? Just a little engagement with that core, navel in. Maybe we decide to align the right knee with the right hip, walking that right foot out if that feels okay. Maybe left foot on top of the right thigh. Maybe arms are in a T, goalpost, or left arm, right arm. Maybe just right arm is overhead. Breathing. One more big inhale. Exhale. Bringing the arms down. Let's begin to walk the right foot in and in till it can come to the ground. And we're in a figure 4 now. Left leg is over the top. Flex your foot and press your ankle into the top of your thigh. Maybe left hand opens the thigh. And this might be where we stay. Maybe you're getting enough to stay here. Otherwise, lift the legs up and keep the press going. Maybe that's enough. Or now, interlace hands or a strap with that right leg coming towards us, left leg moving away. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Right? Notice what's going on is the mouth, the roof, the tongue at the roof of the mouth. Are you gripping in your jaw? Just breathe. One more big breath here. Exhale out. And again, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. And keeping this figure 4, right foot comes to the ground. Maybe we used a block on the other side and we want one for this side. We're going to drop our legs on over to the right. Left foot either on the floor or a block. Relax the bottom right leg. It doesn't really have a job here. Just let it be. And then send the hip crease and the left knee forward. If you can grab your ankle with the right hand and pull it towards you, go ahead. Don't have to though. Right? Breathe. One more big inhale. Exhale. Really nice, good. And then come back through the center. Uncross your leg. And one more time, full stretch, arms overhead, nice and long. Big inhale. Open the mouth and exhale out. Bring your arms back down. Bend your knees. And then hug your knees into your chest. Maybe rocking side to side. Very good. From here, interlace hands on your right shin and extend out with your left leg. Finding length in your spine. Relax your shoulders. Tailbone is long. Press the back of the left thigh to the ground. And take a breath here. And on the exhale, let's release the right arm out to the side and gently guide this right leg across the front of the body with your left hand, taking a twist. Breathing. The leg doesn't have to touch the ground. It could just come slightly across if that feels better. Breathe down even into your low belly. One more big inhale. Exhale. And then back through the center. Hug both knees back into the chest. And this time the right leg extends out long. Interlace the hands on our left shin. Relax your shoulders. Finding that beautiful spine. Extend the tailbone. Press the rib cage down. Crown of the head reaching to the wall behind. We'll take a breath. Release the left hand. Right hand guides the left leg across as we exhale. Breathing here. Big breaths in and out. Last big inhale. Exhale. And come back through the center. Bend both knees, feet to the ground, and then bring the soles of the feet together and open your knees. Baddha Konasana, Supta Baddha. If you want to take blocks and put them underneath your thighs, do that. And if it feels like a lot, then move the feet further away from you. If you want more, scoot your feet closer. And just take a few breaths here, allowing the pelvis and the hips to open. And then inhale, sweep your arms overhead. As you exhale, bring them around and down. Just two more. Inhale, sweep overhead. Exhale, around and down. And again, inhale. Exhaling. Good. Beautiful. And now inhale, arms come overhead. And then go post the arms out to the side. And just take a few breaths here. Last big inhale. Exhaling. Nice. Bring your arms back down. Maybe use your hands. Bring your feet back to the mat. And one more time, let's hug our knees into our chest. Giving them a little squeeze. Perhaps rolling up, bringing the forehead towards the knees. That's rounding the spine. You can always use one hand behind your head if you need a little support. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Good. And then gently lay your head back to the mat. And then if you have a blanket, let's take our feet to the floor. Or a towel. Roll to the side for a moment. Press yourself up. If you have a blanket, just a yoga blanket or a blanket, just fold it once again. Okay, and then we're going to come with that underneath our spine. And we'll lay here for a little bit. Just do what feels good with the legs. Maybe just knees bent, feet on the ground, or you could take your feet wide and let your knees knock in, or legs long in a V, or back to your Baddha Konasana. And we'll just take a few more moments like this before we come into our final rest. Just lifting the heart. And this may be where you want to stay for your final rest. And just breathing. Staying present. This is really an easy place for your mind to wander out. So maybe coming back to our mantra at the beginning of class. I activate my hope. Good. And then when you're ready, let's take a breath into our belly, up into the ribs, into the collarbones, and then open your mouth and exhale, let it go. And one more, into the belly, ribs, collarbones, open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. And then making your way into your final rest. So if the legs are in Baddha Konasana and you would rather just straighten them out now, go ahead. If you would rather not have this blanket under your spine, roll to the side and pull it out. If you have a wall and you want to take your legs up the wall for your final rest, feel free to do that. But just rest. Just rest. And again, maybe your mantra in order to help you stay present. No more to do. Simply being. A few more moments of rest here. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy, free, and healthy. You should begin to deepen your breath. Slowly waking yourself back up. Small movements, fingers and toes. Maybe a gentle rock of the head side to side. If it feels good, maybe the arms reach overhead. We take that nice full stretch. Breathing in. Exhaling it out. Bringing the arms down. Bending the knees, placing the feet to the mat. Maybe hug your knees to your chest, you decide, but we're going to roll to the side. Or if you want, you can simply press yourself up into a seat. Let's come back into a seat. Once again, joining our hands at the heart into this mudra of gratitude. Just really feeling the gratitude. You know, when we focus on gratitude, we stay in the flow of things as well. It's similar to hope, right? Just be grateful that you had this opportunity and for all the blessings in your life. And that's still our practice with an 3 shantis and an so singing peace out into the universe. Let's take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. One more big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me, taking your time to join me. Grateful for all of you. Namaste. I'm going to unmute us for a moment. Just see if I can unmute us all so we can say goodbye. Unmute.
Bye, Karen.
Hey, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Karen.
Thanks.
You. Take care
Thank
of
you, Karen.
yourselves.
Thank you,
Bye.
Karen.
Namaste.
Be well.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, thank
All
you.
right.
Great class.
Thank you. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
That was awesome.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Great class.
Thank you. Thank you. I got to figure out how to turn this off. Could you guys see me?
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, you could, even though my screen was the way it was, you could see
That was
me.
perfect.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
All right.
audio was good. Vision, everything was good.
Okay, good. I'm so glad to hear your voices. Yay. All right, then. You guys take care, and I'll hope to see you maybe on Saturday.
See you then. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Okay. Stop video. Still recording. Okay.
Should be done. Hey, does this mean that it's still on?